And start.
What'd they tell you?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh
Choose
my
life flight
God.
here.
Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirilla, the parents of Mackenzie Shirilla. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer would change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Oh my God.
Please say this. Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder. However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of an innocent mistake on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know that's exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
Motherfuckers always
I
want
could
crazy
not
bitches until
walk
they get
half
them, man.
a block.
I had considerable pain in my back.
I had a lot of joint
you knew she was
pain,
crazy.
and that slowed me
You
down.
hop back
I
in the
was
car
having
with him.
a lot of pain in my
Man,
fingers.
skip this bullshit. But the thing is, why he hop in the car with her if he knew she was crazy?
"17-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic, and their friend Davion are on their way to a high school party. With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries. At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party. And at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as
Okay,
her
I
friends
got a
had never
question,
seen
bro.
her use a substance before.
What's up?
Boss,
Bro.
bro,
Pause.
where do all of these women get psychedelic mushrooms from, bro? Why is this like a common thing? How do you always get? How do all of them get mushrooms?
Listen, man, I don't know because I'm not a drug fiend, drug addict.
I'm not a drug fiend either, so I'm like, is shrooms like that just common thing to find? Somebody in the comments, bro, that takes shrooms, bro. Let me know. I'm totally not a police officer.
Is you a snitch?
110%.
Is
Won't
you a
get, no, what? No.
Let alone pass them around.
Take your shirt off right now.
At
Let's see if
3:30
y'all
a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another
My
friend's
camera not
place
on right
across
now.
town. There, they hang out for a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home. Strangely, she asked to drive instead of Dominic. This was unusual, but Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument, Dominic convinced her to take Davion home. All 3 of them would get in the car.
Hey, my
sealing
nigga
their own
Davion, all
fate.
you had to do was
At
not.
the
All you
intersection
had to do was
between
not get in the
Pearl
car.
and
Just
Progress
walk on.
Drive, CCTV spots the car making a turn off course from Davion's house. Instead of driving along Pearl Drive, the car turns onto Progress Drive, a road that ends abruptly with a brick wall. CCTV would spot the car rapidly start accelerating, going from a calm 30 to over 90 miles per hour. In the very last seconds, an intense turn would take place, leading the car to narrowly avoid slamming into a tree. But it would be too late, and the car would speed into the brick wall.
Wait, ain't this? When did this happen?
The crashed car
I
would
could've
remain
sworn I saw this, like, on
undiscovered for
TikTok.
45 minutes, until
Well,
6:15
happened years
a.m.
ago,
when a
bro. It'd
passerby
been a
on a
whole court
motorcycle
case on
would
it.
discover the destroyed vehicle. About 10 minutes later, law enforcement would arrive, and through their body cams, we can witness the horrific discovery they would make.
No one's breathing. Bust that window out.
All right.
Oh my God.
And you're gonna live with the pain of me forgiving this.
Hey. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We gotta get her out. Here, all right. Reach up and unlock this door.
Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out. There you go. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's moving.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We got 2 that are gone.
yeah.
Okay. You know, Jesus Christ. This is the worst I've ever seen. How old is Dominic Russo? 17? 19? Rest in peace, buddy.
Inside the car, officers quickly confirmed 2 victims as deceased, 20-year-old Dominic in the front passenger seat and 19-year-old Davion in the back. But one person has survived, the driver, Mackenzie Shirilla. As medics and firefighters rush to tend to the victims, investigators begin trying to understand how such a devastating crash could have happened. That's when they start uncovering alarming details.
It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But I mean, if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here, that are up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah, well.
And it's dark over there.
That's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that building. I don't know if it's working, but I can always ask.
As authorities work to save Mackenzie, the man who initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene to give his side of the story.
Appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I ain't fucking. I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard.
Fucking destroyed.
Right.
All right. Well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs, huh?
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Oh, that nigga is
I thought I was
crazy for this.
right.
I had considerable pain in my back.
Like, and
I
you
had
were saying the most obvious shit. Motherfucker hit us with the. Well, someone got to be in it, right?
Like, no
Officers
duh,
would file the
nigga.
crash as an accident, stating that the driver
Didn't he
appeared to
think
have
it's a Tesla
attempted
or
to
something?
steer
Drove
off
himself?
course, but was unable to regain control. Mackenzie was diagnosed with a condition known as POTS, which can cause dizziness and fainting, something officers believed may have contributed to the crash. The presumption was that a combination of Mackenzie's medical condition and drug use had likely led to the tragic crash. However, one detail worried officers. There were no signs of braking anywhere, and officers would soon begin to discover why.
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him.
She was scared that she was going to make a crash the day before the actual crash.
So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crush the car into the wall.
As police continue gathering evidence from the crash site, one officer heads to the hospital to speak with Mackenzie's parents. At this point, all they know is that their daughter was in a serious accident.
Oh, God, help me. What'd they tell you?
Nothing.
Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No. You want to sit down?
Oh my God.
Wait, do you say this? There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh my God. What? Are you kidding me?
It's right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a factor. So are drugs.
Tom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're saying to me? Look at me. Is that Dom is dead?
There's no always way for me to say
Why are you
anything
saying look at
right
me,
now,
man?
This is a serious situation.
Dom, it's the same Dom. Maybe it's a different Dom. It could be a different Dom. Might be a different Dom.
What's that?
Does she know about their third?
No, not at all. We're gonna keep it that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the band-aid off. Okay. Drugs in the car.
So she was awake, but not awake. So she was like not.
In and out of consciousness. Can we fully
Oh my
extract
God,
her?
can you stop with the Mega XL, bro? Like, dang, bro.
I know she has a severe leg injury. But like I said, she was speaking,
Mega XL.
and she had her seatbelt on.
Mackenzie was the only one in the car wearing a seatbelt, which was why she was the sole survivor. If her intention had been suicide, it's unlikely she would have taken that precaution. This detail would later become important to the investigation.
Yeah, that probably saved her life. 100% saved her life.
She had a seatbelt on. Oh.
I don't believe the others did.
Mackenzie's parents would take the
wait.
news.
Okay, so they're dumbasses then, because if I'm in a car and a motherfucker going that fast, I'm putting my seatbelt on.
My nigga, she like drove like down a straight way, bro.
But what I'm saying,
I'm down to like the last thing on your mind is, oh my God, she's driving super fast. Let me put my seatbelt on.
That would be the
Like,
first thought that come across my mind. Let a motherfucker go past 50.
Yeah,
I'm putting my
you can
seatbelt
say
on.
that now. I mean, you can say that now, dog, because like you're in a comforting, situation. But you're in that situation, you're not gonna think, let me put my seatbelt on. You be like, hey, bro, slow down, bro, slow down, bro.
No, cause my auntie dated some nigga that picked me up in his Corvette, driving fast as fuck on 82. I put my seatbelt on immediately. That was my first thought.
News relatively well.
My first thought is
relieved
always
their
put the seatbelt
daughter
on
had
and then after
survived.
say slow
But
down.
officers now faced
I mean,
a
you
much
should put the
harder
seatbelt
task,
on when you get in the car,
telling
regardless.
Dominic's parents.
True.
Remember,
But there'd
at
be
this
some moments you
point,
forget.
they didn't even know their son had been in an accident, let alone that he had passed away.
Yeah, bro, this got to be a terrible
Hi,
thing
Christine.
to go through, bro.
Hey, can I talk to you real quick? Yeah. There was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God!
Christine,
Just sit down. Oh God!
Just sit down.
Oh my God!
Yes, okay, I remember that. This is the thing I
go ahead, take a seat.
Yeah, man. They
So,
You know what time it happened?
no, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Oh, then what? The car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right on Alameda, right where Progress ends, that's dead ends right there. They hit that building. They hit the sign out front and then they hit the building.
Would they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know. We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead.
Go ahead.
They're both in the hospital.
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I mean, another family member or friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf.
Through this situation before, like, not like having to where you're like a immediate family having to go through that, but that, like, dang, they gotta be hurtful.
I can't lie. I couldn't go through it, bro. My own kid. That's why I want to raise them right, to make sure that the friends are straight.
Hey,
I gotta meet the friends
exactly,
before you get
bro.
in the car with them, bro. I swear.
Hey, bro, I don't care if they get put in the video or not, bro. This is the reason why I'm not riding with DC or Floyd, bro. Y'all niggas cannot drive, bro.
Real shit, bro. I'll stay by myself. Cause that nigga DC would just skirt off like a motherfucker, boy, and I know he would.
I'm not having a car with no nigga, bro.
6:15, 6:30, yeah.
Came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is fucking horrible. She was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is she naked or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know. So.
What a fucking nightmare.
Omega XL is made from the green lip muscles that are
3 weeks would pass, time that Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her condition would improve significantly, eventually allowing her to leave and return to her normal life. The community mourned the tragic loss of Dominic and Davion and expressed sympathy for Mackenzie, who had just gone through the trauma of losing both her boyfriend and a close friend. But soon, strange things about Mackenzie would start to surface. In the weeks that followed, it seems Mackenzie thought everyone concluded the crash as a tragic accident and nothing further. Mackenzie would never attend Dominic or Davion's funerals. On social media, she would brag about her drug use, claiming she could, quote, do more drugs than anyone and still live. And then, on October 31st, 2022, Mackenzie would go to her first party since the crash, and her costume for the night would be a detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even went public to defend her outfit, saying she, quote, deserved to have some fun after the accident. There also appeared to be a mysterious source of income.
Where the fuck did she get all this money from?
Great question.
What the fuck?
It's almost like you can say it was planned. Dun, dun, dun. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're fucked.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Digital footprint's gonna catch you.
Alright, sorry. Just cut it out, bro. Cut it. You know, like, I mean,
as
honestly,
your friend, let me look in the camera real quick. As your friend, this will be cut out.
Yeah, this nigga definitely is winking in the camera right now, bro. Bro is not cutting that out. In my
Mackenzie was
defense,
spending
bro.
thousands of undocumented dollars on designer clothing, and she wasn't hiding it either, openly bragging about it online. But lucky for Mackenzie, this strange behavior still wasn't enough for police to launch a full investigation. However, that would all change when Dominic's family came to the police with a video taken from Dominic's phone. A clip recorded just 10 days before the crash, one that would change everything. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best suspicions about Mackenzie. But it would be one video, submitted by Dominic's parents, and filmed by Dominic himself just 10 days before the crash, that would turn the entire case on its head.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
This was a short snippet from a 15-minute video where Mackenzie clearly and continuously threatens Dominic. But this wasn't all. Dominic's family would show even more disturbing material, including text messages confirming she had threatened to kill Dominic. This was enough for officers to reopen the case, now investigating it as a planned double homicide.
At this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall.
Shortly after the investigation began, police would begin interviewing several of Mackenzie Shirilla's friends, family members, and individuals from the community. This would prove to be very insightful.
Don't let joint pain from aging.
First bring Tyler, Mackenzie's former boyfriend, in. Unfortunately, his accounts would only serve to deepen their concerns.
You understand, you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you. How long were you guys in a relationship, you and her?
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably a month and a half or 2 months. And then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't anything official, so it wasn't no hard feelings with whatever happened. I just kind of was after me and Dom found out about that, we didn't have no problems with each other and nothing, but they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off, because we were all still in the friend group and stuff, so. And then,
you mean tell me she cheated and y'all still fucking her?
Stopped being intimate, you know what I'm saying, and we're just friends.
And they all on drugs?
So,
Wait, come on now.
Describe the relationship? What was it? What was she like as your girlfriend?
Like, I didn't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long. But like friend wise, like she was crazy. Like
she like mentally just not all there. I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her. That she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him. But she would tell everyone. And, like she truly believed in that kind of stuff, and she also uses the pendulum. I know too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall? I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time, not lucky to have survived that because it's like she killed 2 people. That was what she was trying to do, but it's like I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
Is your body telling you something?
Her picture of Mackenzie's actions was beginning to take place. This is when 2 friends who had attended the party would come forward to police, claiming they had evidence that, in their view, proved the crash was no accident at all.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So this is when they were going down Progress Drive, and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign.
That's when it hits the sign.
And then that's where she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those 2 rocks and went right into the sign, the side of it. She went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard braking.
Was 90 miles per hour.
It looks like the person in the front seat tried to turn the wheel because of the fact they were going to go straight into a wall. And it doesn't say she hard broke once. It was 90 miles per hour down that whole road. And I also think because of Kenzie's and Dominic's history, that they were fighting. I think Davion went on his phone to distract himself from the fighting. Although they were on drugs, they can also still be fighting with being on drugs.
While the statements were deeply concerning, investigators still didn't have enough concrete evidence to determine Mackenzie's intent. Without a documented pattern of behavior, it was still possible the crash had been a drug-induced accident. But that changed during an interview with Dominic's brother, who provided detectives with crucial information about Dominic and Mackenzie's turbulent relationship. The following
You mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
Like there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to word for word. There was an instance literally a couple days before the crash that she was hitting him on the highway while driving, and he had to pull his car over on the side of the highway.
Crashed the car they were in. Dominic's brother continued the interview by giving officers a compelling motive for why the crash may have been intentional.
You're going 94 miles an hour. You don't have a very fast car to begin with. You were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in and you'd slam on the brakes. But to my knowledge, she went straight into it. Off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. They kept not like working out, whatever. They kept making back up. Kenzie's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom. And if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that be known.
Before Omega XL, I lived with a lot of pain.
I personally feel like this is gonna sound crazy, bro, but I feel like if you're gonna threaten to, harm yourself just so someone can stay in a relationship, bro, I'm like, at that point, bro, it's not my problem at that point. They're gonna sound crazy, but like, it's not my problem at that point.
What I don't understand is, how can a girl be this crazy but not be loyal, still cheat on a nigga? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you're this crazy about the motherfucker, but you cheated on him. That's what I don't understand.
It's the common saying, bro. If I want my cake and to eat it too. she want to be with him, but she also want to do whatever she wants to do.
That don't make no damn sense, bro. Like, you this crazy and you cheating.
Exactly.
Like, I understand, like, if you crazy, at least be loyal. Bare minimum, be loyal. Not even loyal. One thing I hate about, one thing I can't stand is disloyal women. You loyal? I don't give a fuck how much I don't love you. I'm sticking with you.
Mackenzie's actions after the crash were also of concern to police. On
You
August
saying you
6th,
stick with a
only a
woman that
week
cheated on
after
you?
the incident,
Huh?
You said you. I thought you said you would stick with disloyal women.
No, I said I'll stick with her as long as she's loyal.
Okay.
I don't care how much
No, I was about to say,
I
like,
don't
dude.
love her. If it's loyalty, brother, our relationship lasting. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I was say I kind of disagree with it because I feel like I'd rather end things off with us before I do something that I know will make you feel bad. So I'll just go ahead and like just stop it right there
What the fuck
before
is you
something like
talking
that
about?
happens. I'm saying, like, for example, before I would cheat on a girl or something like that, I would break up with her first. Or like if I'm ghosting her or something like that, bro, I'll break up with her first before something like that happens.
Motherfucker. Talking about some cheating shit. Once I'm with a bitch, man, she got my whole heart. It ain't no other bitch in this world getting it.
and police would be
This
called
nigga
to
is
Mackenzie's house by her
lying.
father. There, he would make concerning statements. While there is no footage of the incident, the officer that was called out would retell the strange incident in an interview.
Sergeant, I want to ask you first about August 6th. If you recall, that's the day you guys were dispatched to Mackenzie Sherrill.
She wanted to leave to go to the funerals.
During this interaction, it became clear that Mackenzie was deeply upset with her father. Despite creating a shrine for Dominic, regularly posting on his Facebook memorial page, and wearing his clothes, her father hadn't allowed her to attend Dominic's funeral. It appeared that Mackenzie was truly mourning his death. But around this time, police managed to gain access to her phone. What they uncovered didn't just explain her mysterious source of income, it also hinted at something far more disturbing. After decrypting Mackenzie's phone, investigators discovered several photos of her posing with large sums of cash, despite having no documented job or known source of legitimate income. They also found fake IDs, seemingly intended to help her pass as an adult. But most concerning was a Snapchat conversation dated July 22nd, 2022, in which Mackenzie quoted $1,000 for pictures and $2,500 for an in-person meeting to do, quote, anything you want. Taken together, the materials painted a deeply troubling picture. On top of this, her phone revealed numerous examples of reckless driving. Videos showed her speeding, smoking marijuana behind the wheel, recording Snapchats while distracted, crashing during a practice run and laughing about it, letting go of the steering wheel, and even bragging about driving recklessly. But in November, detectives would discover evidence far beyond any reasonable doubt. After analyzing Mackenzie's phone location data, investigators were able to retrace her movements in the days leading up to the crash. That's when they made a dark discovery. Just days before the incident, Mackenzie had driven down the exact same road 7 times, heading straight towards the same brick wall. She had practiced the route.
Rail! Run the road again! Damn it! It's cut!
I have knee pains. I wake up in the morning, I'm in pain.
How
My
can you
shoulders
practice
kills
it, bro? All you
me.
need
With
to
Omega
know is
XL, I'm
exactly
actually
where to go.
stunned
That's all.
as to how.
I was like, why do you go
Officers
7
believed they
different
had gathered
times?
enough evidence to prove Mackenzie
Like,
had
it's literally
planned
just
the
a straight
murders.
shot to the
On
wall,
November
like-
4th, 2022,
That's
more
weird.
than 3 months after the incident, officers were dispatched to arrest
your dad
18-year-old
out of the way
Mackenzie
now.
Sherrill.
Where's she?
Right back there, pal.
Hi, Mackenzie. Step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one
You got
off
it.
so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
put the shit behind the face?
I thought they do, but I guess I mean I guess there's a reasoning behind it. Maybe she didn't have none. I don't know.
Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need like all the jewelry.
I don't know.
Come on, okay?
I can't wear I'm not a police officer, bro. I don't know the logistics behind
in jail right now.
Mackenzie's parents would soon find out about her arrest and immediately drive to the police station and desperately confront the police. But it would all be too late.
I need to speak to my daughter because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, what you all have to do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem. But you hit it. Unbelievable. I mean, she's 18.
So the warrant was issued today, so
Well, you could have made a phone call, couldn't you? You had your creeper out in front of my yard watching.
So, she can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now.
Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter so she understands whoever, not to say anything to you guys. I mean,
Whatever was-
if you had to roll out the whole mess to pick up an 18-year-old girl who can hardly walk out of a hospital visit, it's just beyond me.
So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today.
Am I going to be allowed to have a 2-minute conversation with her?
You cannot talk to her while she's here.
Why doesn't she get a phone call? If you arrest her, why don't she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her as soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call. She will be able to make a phone call.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
And you said,
Damn! Your own father? Christian, you hear that shit? Oh shit, wrong button. Damn.
Take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm telling you
listen,
that.
her
from
attorney
lawyer.
can call us.
Don't ask her any questions. She's not allowed to speak to you.
Are you sitting at home
Of
living in
course.
pain? Maybe it's in your hands, maybe your back or your hips. The good news is you don't need to live in pain. Why? Because there is Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind.
Why I thought
Her parents.
Why I thought Omega XL was like for old people penises. I thought it was old people Viagra.
Nigga,
pills.
what?
I thought it was old people fucking
What?
Viagra. I didn't think it was.
I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as an old people's Viagra pill.
Bro, it kept showing old people and said, "I never felt better," and I'm like, "Oh, gotta be Viagra pills."
That doesn't quite fit, bro. That doesn't add up at all.
Leave me alone. This is bullying.
Parents don't want Mackenzie to talk and demand a lawyer is present. Mackenzie is going to need that lawyer, as she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions in a court of law. She's tried as an adult and decides not to be tried by jury, leaving her fate to a judge. Despite the defense's claims that she lost consciousness, the evidence against her proves this claim was a lie, and the prosecution believes she crashed the car as an easy way out of the relationship. The judge agreed, and on August 14th, 2023, Mackenzie's fate was finally sealed.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget the visual or audio of this exhibit. It's chilling.
It's double murder, dog. She's probably getting life.
You know
No,
that
that
you
was
are
at
watching
bare minimum 20.
oncoming deaths of 2 people, and there's nothing that will stop it. Exhibit 802 crystallizes the deadly decision-making of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal
She has a female
hell on
judge, bro.
wheels.
She's probably
She
in
makes
life.
her way down the street. The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davion, and she continuously acted in a manner to achieve her purpose. In the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan. Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
On August 14th, Mackenzie was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life and is currently being held in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Her first opportunity for parole will come in October of 2037.
Wait, how much she got?
15 years to life. So I shouldn't have switched it. I was right the first time. bullshit.
And so technically both, right?